What's up, YouTube people? The franchise guy coming at you again. Brand new episode of NBA 2K20. My career featuring Chance Bishop taking on the LA Lakers again. Playing with the LA Lakers, I should say. Taking on the LA Clippers. I should say, yo, bro, we just watched this episode. That was last week's episode. I mean, yes, but also no, as last week's episode was the final for the regular season. This were the first round playoffs. Yep, in the playoffs for once like that. Caruso, Bishop, LeBron, just the dudes hanging out, playing some b-ball up in the hood, acting all tough and I don't know. You know that Will Smith song, you know how it goes. But I'm thinking the only thing we could possibly do right now for this series is win another ring. And we start here, guys. We gotta get another ring for Chance. Chance deserves another ring. Hands down, needs to get himself a ring. If he doesn't, it's whatever. He's still a he was still a lottery draft pick. He was still, he still has a ring. It's not bad. It's not as good as he possibly could be. You know? It's it's one of those strange slopes that some players tend to walk down. I don't know. Not sure what Chance, the way he's, had his career, the way he's, evolved as a person, the way he's grown up, the way he's, you know, stopped caring about what the front office says and started caring about what the fans say. He became a man of the people. That, it's not always about what we're doing right now. It's about what we can do for other things. If that makes sense. No clue if that makes sense. But, hey, we're trying. Definitely trying here, at least. Trying to make some sense of this. I mean, hey, if people think Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid aren't, or they think they're feuding, I mean, that's strange to think that. But, I don't know. It's weird. I get it that they're pretty much the same player. Brett, I think the problem with Joel and Ben is that it's Brett Brown. You guys think, well, Joel Embiid's not a three-point shooter. He's a down low guy. Get him inside. Get him down on the block. And have him, dominate plays out. Because no one go one-on-one Joel Embiid down on the paint. It's true. And Ben Simmons has insane eye vision. And, he can drive to the lane. And he's like a LeBron James when he gets going. You can't stop him. Stuff like that. But you have Ben who's, he's sticking to that driving lane. Every once in a while, Brett will be like, oh, yeah, no, I want you to shoot the ball. I want you to shoot it. I want you to, lead our team in shooting, which is going to be a horrible idea. And then they have Embiid, who's an interior kind of guy, and it's crazy to think that they think Embiid's primary offense should be outside the rim, or outside the arc. When he puts up like what 4 or 5 3 points, makes one or two of them maybe a night on average. I think it's crazy. I really do think that it's crazy that the things they're asked to do, and then people get mad at them when they don't do what they're supposed to. Like they don't win and they don't score. Like it's their fault that the plays they run aren't working. I don't know. It's weird. Basketball, weird sport. Never really understood why certain things happen in it. I get it. I get it's like an ego thing. It's a he said, she said, me said, we said kind of thing. Like it's the nitty gritty for basketball. It's just everyone says everything, and kind of it, kind of how it is. No real way around it, and you're just kind of forced to try and live with it. But if people are gonna say one thing, at least, best you can do is prove them wrong. Like, at one point, I think the Sixers Nets, there's a 44-8 run, or the Nets scored 44 points to the Sixers 8. I think cause that was Brett Brown pulls the starters, starts, puts his bench in, kills all the momentum that they had just built up. I mean, just stuff an actual manager wouldn't do. You know what I mean? Like if you have a team and they start to click and they're getting everything going, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop them from clicking, and I'm gonna put new guys in who are cold because that makes sense to me. Like that makes a ton of sense, doesn't it? That hey, yeah, let's do this instead of this, and then you're like, no, no. There's a reason why I'm not a NBA head coach or an NBA GM. That sure, just because I say I can do a better job doesn't mean I can actually do a better job. Doesn't mean I actually know what I'm doing. All of that, fun stuff right there. All of that. I don't know. All of that, everything, really. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, make sure you guys hit that like button down below. Really does mean a lot. It means you should keep this series going. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit subscribe. We used to upload daily content, but mostly to peace out, rock on.